I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining out. I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yeah.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And welcome to another segment of Fire or Trash, where we take your favorite YouTuber, Twitch streamer, content creator, and ask them a series of questions really fast. The only thing they can answer is fire or trash. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire, or is it trash? Fire or trash. Let's talk a little Avengers. Maybe having some laugh. You tuning into Excelsior Now podcast. I'm about to ask you some questions. Gotta answer them fast. The only thing you can answer is fire or trash. You only got 30 seconds to share this. Popcorn pop, you know what the deal is. If you're ready, let's go. Let the good times roll. Then let me know. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire. Or is it
FinancialFelons.com is where you can find the latest and exclusive DSG gear, from Fire or Trash, Excelsior Now, DSG Team Gear, and more. That's www.financialfelons.com. Make sure to use code DOOM for 15% off. That's code DOOM for 15% off. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Let's go! It's the weekly wrap up where we give you the news. Break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Discussing the hottest game that's out of what's coming soon. Is it real or is rumor? Homie, that's up to you. Fire or trash reaction, live viewers call in. No cap conversation, we going all in. It's the weekly wrap up, so enjoy the show. You're not rocking with the best, let the good times roll. Come on! What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD back with another YouTube video. Actually, we with the weekly wrap up, so sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And today we are discussing a whole bunch of stuff. But before we get into any of that, how y'all doing out there tonight, people? It's roll call time, so I'm about to check in with the chat, and we're gonna just chop it up for a quick second. Then we're gonna bring in Mr. Jake Shock Blast, Mr. Hoarder Gamer, Mr. Who Cares It's 2017, aka Boxley Chateau, and we're gonna get this thing popping and cracking and all of that goes with it. So let's talk to this chat real quick. Let's see who all up in here. We got Hoarder Gamer in the chat right now, ready to come on through. It's Ristine Serenity, one of my favorite streamers, all on Twitch right now. That's my people right there. What's happening with it? We got QM Aura, Q Mr. Rage. What's good with it? DSG in the building. Let's go. Let's go. King Greek. Yeah. Yes, indeed, sir. I see you, man. Who Cares is in the chat, ready to come on to the show. Owner of Vishanti is in the building. What's good with it, Vish? Roderick Chad Beasley. Okay, what's good, man? Man. Okay. I'm glad y'all doing good. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know the question of the week. What games y'all been playing? People, what games have you played this week? For me, Midnight Suns, little tiny bit of Fortnite, and Overwatch. I actually did an Overwatch stream last night. It was myself, Brock Solid, Spring, King Greek, Flux Dreams, and we was getting bodied. We won a few. But we was getting bodied, and you know what? I enjoyed myself the entire time. So y'all go ahead and let me know what games y'all playing in the chat. We're gonna talk about them, but let me go ahead and get some of my peoples off in here. Let me start off the messages. All right, okay, let's go. We got Mr. Jake Shock Blast getting an invite. Boom, paste, copy, send. Hoarder, I'm gonna just send yours to the ambassador's quarters, bro. Just grab it from there. It's just way easier for me at this point in life. Boom. And Mr. Who Cares will be joining us soon, but I'll go ahead and send this invite right now so he can go ahead and get that done. And bam, boom. That is the panel. All right. Let's see what games y'all playing. Look at King Greek already started. He was getting played at the game. with an Osiris or Orisis or whatever the big tank dude that looked like Bumblebee. Or he was going ham. Greek was going ham. Cheers. Happy Last of Us Sunday, y'all. All right. Octopath Traveler 2 and Destiny. That's what Hoarder's been playing. Fortnite and Fortnite. I said Fortnite and Hogwarts. Boy. Okay. Fortnite and Hogwarts is what Cody's been playing. No, Kato, I'm sorry. I apologize. Orisa. Yes, Orisa is the name. Overwatch, DBD, WoW, and Fortnite. Mass Effect. Oh, okay. Well, I wonder what this guy's been playing. How you doing, sir? How are you doing today? Yeah, you. Oh, and you're muted. You're still muted. I'm positive. Maybe you're not. Say something? Yeah, you're muted, bro. It says you're muted here too. I can't unmute you, so check your $1,000 not headset, but microphone. No. I am crying right now. Jay is a good actor. Oh, well, he's dead serious. Or maybe he's not. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying right now. Press the button on your microphone, sir. I got a button. You got the same mic as me, except yours just costs $1,000 more. Weird. You want to come back? Or whatnot? Okay. I'll just, you can use that same invite. Just like disconnect and come back. I can't hear you at all. Nobody can hear you. Porter?
Hello, everybody.
Oh shit! Ouch! That wasn't your fault. I was messing with my. Oh, that was loud. I can hear you though. Porter, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, my ears are bleeding right now. Thanks, Jay. Oh God. How was your night, sir? Hey, who cares? Oh God.
Pretty good so far.
Hey y'all! Oh my god!
I can hear you
Okay,
too.
can't-
Okay, let's
you
bring Jay
can't
back.
see it. Y'all can't see it from here. Yeah. Okay.
No, Jay, still no Jay. Alrighty then. Okay, boy, this man said I got old ears. This man said I got old ears, bro. I mean, he
Not
ain't really
the
lying
older.
because the rest of me is old. So you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
well, really, bro, my ears. Now my
Ain't your
hearing, my
hearing-
ears. You know what I'm saying? Like now
Screaming,
my
I was gonna
hearing.
say, ain't your hearing the first thing to go when you get older?
I don't know. Is it who cares the first thing to go? Are you playing with me?
I mean, I wear glasses, so I mean, if that's the case, I'm gonna be blind and deaf.
Oh God. Oh, they killing him in the they killing him
Not
in the
Mr.
chat.
Elgato lost his mic. Lord Jesus.
Oh God. Y'all are wild.
Jay, do you have like a notepad and a pen?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I did a firmware update and that fixed. I was having trouble with my computer like right as the show was going to start, so I restarted it, and literally the second I restarted it, I saw the invite, so I clicked the invite, and that's when I found out it wasn't working. And not Alien Fodder. Why you got to do me like that? Not the sponsor. Listen, we don't have the same mic. I have the newer one, the Wave XLR. It doesn't have a button, but the XLR thing does. So
that's why he was like,
I'm like, I'm really not messing around this time. I guess I deserve it though, for all the times that I did.
Okay, what games are you playing this week, Jay?
There are games.
It's more than one, I guess.
What am I playing? I've been still trying to get through Hogwarts. I played a little bit of Destiny and a little bit of Fortnite, so I could get the Geralt extra stuff. And I think that's it. Even though hold on. I've literally bought like 3 games in the last like couple weeks, and I haven't even like opened them. I got Battlefield 2042 for $12 just to have for my collection. I already actually have it. I bought Wild Hearts, haven't even opened it, and Dead Space, haven't even opened.
I heard Dead Space is fantastic.
You know Brock.
It looks really good.
You know Brock, right? J Shock Blast, Brock.
Yeah.
The artist, the GFX artist.
Yeah.
He was literally not a full day ago telling me that I should snatch up Battlefield 20.
So I'm a Battlefield guy. Okay.
Right.
A lot of people don't know anymore. I started YouTube as a content creator, making videos for Battlefield Bad Company 2. Like that was the first game that made me ever say, I want to make my own videos on YouTube. I've always been a Battlefield guy. And I I saw it like behind me, like basically like this like whole row is Battlefield. Like I have the Xbox version, the PlayStation version. Eventually, when they go on sale, like for $20 or something, I'll try to pick it up just for the collection. And I saw this on clearance at Target for $12, and I was like, "Yeah, I need that." So, anyway, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I was wondering, is Battlefield the latest one, the one that's I guess going to be free in 2 days, as King Greek said?
I'm sure he's right. Greek usually knows his stuff.
Moderator, one of my moderators, please get this guy. Please just they're on Twitch. Never mind, y'all can't even see it. I'll take care of it. Anyway, oh gosh, I hate bots. I really hate bots with a passion. So is the game good? That's what I was asking. Is the game good? The Battlefield.
Oh, Battlefield. So they just had a big update. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the one I've played probably the least. Even though there are aspects to it that are amazing. I feel like the game has kind of passed me by, though, if that makes sense. The newer stuff is all just like these massive maps that really want you to be infantry, and I'm a tanker. I freaking love tanks. I can absolutely dominate in tanks. I've had in Battlefield 1, I remember I had like one match where have you heard of Typical Gamer? I like just murdered him on stream. He's basically like the biggest streamer in Canada. So like I saw his name after I like kind of kept wrecking him. So I went and looked to see if he was streaming. It's like the only time I've ever been able to do this. I went to see if he was actually streaming, and he was getting so mad at me. And I just thought it was kind of the funniest thing ever. But what I love about Battlefield 2022 is you can actually just play against bots if you really want to. Like you can invite people in and then just have everybody else be bots. It's got like a great creator mode, and it kind of lets you go back and play some of those like great Battlefield games from the past, because they kind of peaked a little bit with Battlefield 4. And I feel like they've been like chasing their tail ever since. I liked Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, but it wasn't the same. And 2042, like I was all geared up, man. I bought like the biggest edition and everything, and I just didn't play it much, and it broke my heart because like that game means a lot to me.
Well, that kind of reminds me of what's actually happening with me with the first topic of tonight, which is Fortnite. It's getting a new season real soon. This is probably the lead, and don't get me wrong, I like Fortnite. Like that's my game. But I have played the least amount of Fortnite this season than the past seasons that I've played. Like I just have not had the will or want to play Fortnite at all. And I don't know if I'm burnt out on it or it's just not the same, or I don't know. Man, I actually have fun when I play it. Like I'll run with Wiccan and Faxito or Spring and Babe Bro and those guys. It's fun when I play it, but the second I put it down, I'm like, okay, I'm not touching that for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, are you enjoying Fortnite this season at all, Hoarder Gamer?
I have not played any of it this season yet. No.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. See it. I don't know what's going on. Like I like it, but Mr. Boxing Chateau, aka the unburned, I'm not even doing it. I'm not doing it. Screaming. Anyway. Let me stop. Okay. My dude. Fortnite this season. How about you? You rocking it, or it's been hit and miss?
It's been hit and miss. Like I'll get on. I try not to play it on stream though most of the time, because like after a while people get like real sweaty, and then I get in my and I don't want people to see me like that sometimes. So sometimes I'm like, and then other times I'm just like, you know what, I don't even care because the girls want to be sweaty, then I'm gonna be sweaty. Like that's what we gotta get today, then that's just what we gotta get. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like somebody's gonna bring this up, but isn't this season? I heard that they're supposed to be starting the first person.
That's next on
thing.
the list. That's next on the list. That's why I'm asking
Okay, yeah,
you
no.
about the current. See, that's next season. So we're talking about the current one right now. And you said it's hit and miss.
I don't know.
It's hit and
yeah,
miss
no,
for you. Yeah. Okay. Jay Shockblast, same question. Fortnite this season. Are you enjoying it? Or your regular schedule gaming with it? You know, as much as you play it or whatnot, or has it been a little less for
in a
you?
weird place right now with gaming in general. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've had to spend a lot of time with stuff that isn't out yet. That I can't really like do anything else. Like when Deadpool came out to Midnight Suns, I got it kind of late and it was like a sponsored video thing, and I just had to like dedicate so much time to building up my PC save, which wasn't there, and everything to like get it done in like pretty much 24 hours, you know. So like, and then I went to the Royal Rumble, so there's some travel involved, and then there was all the video I recorded there, editing that, and so I've just had a lot of stuff lately, and this season just passed me by. You know, I was excited for Doom Guy, and of course Geralt, but like I just showed you, I have literally bought all these games. I haven't opened them, you know, like Dead Space came out when I was in San Antonio, and I was like sad about it, and then like I just haven't had a chance because I like Hogwarts. I haven't even like I think I'm finally about to do the third trial, which I don't even know how much further you go after that, you know. But
that's
like
pretty far in.
Yeah, I feel like I have to be getting about 70% of the way in, you know, like, but I'm really trying to finish that, and I just haven't been feeling anything lately. Like I'm just kind of in a weird place, you know. Thinking about a lot of other things, and I kind of missed a lot of this season. And I don't know if this is on your list or not, but the game feels different now. Like there's something about the game. They made the big engine change, right? And it looks too good. Like I never thought I'd say that, but like I feel like, and cue the old jokes, but I feel like I'm missing things because like it's just there's too much going on my screen, you know.
That 5.1 on Unreal is killer, dude.
But when I do play, I have fun though, you know what I mean? So like
same.
I don't know. I got to level 100, you know, and I got all my Geralt. I would like to get the rest of the Doom Guys stuff, and I'll be happy with that, you know.
Gotcha. I you know what? This leads to the next one. Vote this or unvote that. You know what I mean? Like for me, this season was fun, but I didn't like a lot of the weapons that they had. The hammer was cool week 1. Week 2, I was like, okay, can y'all vote this shit real fast? You know what I mean? Like seriously, like for real? No, y'all not. Okay, cool. I got a Goku Kamehameha from last season along with a Deku Smash from this season. This is just too much. Like literally, I think I played with I don't even know who it was I played with the last time I played Fortnite. But we got to the bottom 2 teams. It's 4 of us, and literally we look in the air. It's a Goku, a Deku Smash, somebody flying down with a hammer, and then somebody skating on ice in the grass. I was like, I'm leaving now after we got bodied, you know, and I'm good. I don't know what's going on. Vote all of that. Give me some weapons from the old school days, like the shotgun with the drum on it or something like that, and let me run wild because I'm lost right now. And it's just too much going on, I think, right now for me. And it's not like I'm not really even interested in finishing my battle pass. I'm going to because I paid for it. But like I'm at level 71 or 72 right now. I've got everything I want in the battle pass anyway. Like you did, I don't have that fear of missing out anymore, I guess. So question to you, Hoarder Gamer. Unvote this and vote that. What do you want?
I'm not big on the idea of vaulting anything. As someone who plays Destiny, it's frustrating. You buy an actual expansion, they remove it.
No, no. It's not like that in Fortnite.
Oh,
it's just like the weapons that they're going to use for the season. Like they brought back bows and arrows. That was vaulted the season that I started playing. There was no bows and arrows when I started playing Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean? Like those kind of things, like drum shotgun versus the hammer, or the Goku Kamehameha versus the Deku Smash. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff, not actual like events and things like that.
Oh, okay. So like for a game as a service, as long as it's something like that, I think it's actually good to vault and unvault things because you're keeping people excited. It's kind of like the seasons for Diablo 3. It's like they change each time, and even though you fell in love with like an aspect of it, it's gone and something new's coming.
Yes, exactly, Rage. Exactly. They got it's just too dang on much. You know what I'm saying? Chat, let me know too. Vote what and unvote what. I want to know what y'all want voted and unvoted. Miss Unburned.
I'm screaming because it's kind of like Apex, where Apex takes a certain amount of weapons, like it's like 1 or 2 weapons, and they'll put them in the care package, and so it's like one gun. I remember it when I stopped playing, like right before I stopped playing, they had took I think it was the R301 and put it in the care package, and I was so mad. It was one of my favorite little guns. And then I left and came back, and they had put the Spitfire in the care package, and I was really over it because I love the Spitfire. You just get a heavy gun and you just sit there and you shoot, do. And I'm like, oh, this is cute. Now I love me a hammer. No, I was about to say for Fortnite, I want the hammer to go. It's time for the hammer to go. I'm so sick of her.
Yes, the hammer.
Because it's like, for me, the hammer, it's like the animations are too slow. So when it's like you have time to like bonk yourself out of a fight, it takes too long to bonk yourself out of the fight, and you're getting murdered. And I'm like, girl, like what is this? I hate this. The hammer can go.
The hammer gotta go.
I like the Deku Smash. But that can go too. Bring that back next year. I'm tired of it. I hate hearing the little whatever he says before you wind it up and punch it. You don't know where it's coming from. Like I'm so stupid. I'll be doing whatever, shooting somebody else, and then all of a sudden I go flying across the map because somebody did something crazy. And I'm like, girl, that get good. I clap girls on my good days, okay?
J Shock Blast, unvote what and vote what, sir?
I really don't know how I'm supposed to top that, but but I am screaming. I'm fine with them switching through the weapons. I'm happy with. I love the Scar. I love having just a good SMG, and I love the DMR. You know, that's the 3 guns that I kind of go to. So as long as there's that, I don't really care. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the hammer either. But I feel like we're all that's our get off our lawn kind of thing. Like it's like old man stuff because I don't like any of the mobility stuff. You know, because like I hate anything where I get the drop on somebody, I'm shooting them, and they can just like, you know,
literally
spaz
fly
out
away.
and disappear, you know, like before you know it, they're across the map. I hate that. Like, and that's why I play with no building because like I hate it when like I've got them and then they just build Mount Rushmore.
Jump out of the sky and
you know,
hit you with a shotgun. Yeah. Thanks,
So,
Ninja. Thanks, Ninja.
I mean, look, I feel like every game that there ever has been, people are gonna find something to exploit, you know, if you will, and use to their advantage. You know, in Halo it was the bunny hop. You know, in Call of Duty it's the dolphin dive. You know, there's always going to be something. You know, so if it's not the hammer, if it's not Goku Smash, it's gonna be something else.
Girl, yes, put the fireflies up. We don't need her.
Oh,
We
I
got
love
all
the
these ways
fireflies.
to burn stuff down. I don't.
If my buddy Free Willy Rocks was here, he would tell you all the times that I've made sure he was not Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh no, you've burned me in our games.
Not
Jay,
you
for
burn
no
him to death.
reason.
That's
Bruh, I'm chilling in the house trying to get my stuff, and then the house is on fire, and you could just look at Jay Shock Blast doing.
You know that classic picture of the little girl standing in front of the burning house.
yes.
Yeah, that was Jay.
Yeah.
He's laughing, bro. I'm like, why am I dying? It's only my team around it. He's cracking up, and I don't know that he's like the house is on fire because I'm inside the house.
Yeah, I'm a pyromaniac.
Yeah, bro.
In Fortnite.
I set the house on
I feel like I have to
You know that's
clarify
getting clipped.
because the
You
internet is
know
weird.
it's getting clipped, right?
Yeah.
All right. First person mode is coming. That is what I'm most excited for. But at the same time, y'all know what's gonna happen when we get first person mode, right? All those Call of Duty players, all those Apex players, all those Battlefield players. And when I say players, I don't mean players. I don't mean casuals. I mean sweats. I mean guys who sit at the game for 9 hours a day and not having fun. They cussing and mad and want to fight you and calling you all kind of N-words through the microphone, and you might not even be black, but that's how mad they is. Them dudes is coming. You know they are coming.
I mean, to be fair, most of them not good, so that's why they be mad.
Or the game of first person mode, excitement or mid?
Who,
that
me?
goes for the chat too. Yeah, that's a question for the chat. You're the only hoarder gamer on my panel.
I lost your feed for just a second, and then you asked the question, but so I didn't get the
That's
name.
what
I
happened.
apologize.
You lost the feed.
I apologize, but now I can hear you. First person mode. I'll try out. I'll see how it is. I'm interested to see how much of your spatial recognition you have. Like, there's going to be things maybe you can't see and things. It'll be interesting to see how it all works out. I'll definitely try it out though.
Well, it's kind of implemented in the game already. You can go in and try it out right now, but it's going to be in mode, so that's going to be cool.
Oh, okay.
First person mode, no building, or first person mode building, or first person mode creative. It's going to be like another yada yada, like they did.
Can you imagine build mode in first person?
Okay.
I think that would be stupid, but
it's gonna really throw people off. I feel like you're gonna have to relearn how to play the game that way.
I mean, more power to them if they do.
Barclay Chateau, first person mode, excitement or mid?
Mid. I don't think I'll partake in. I don't like first person shooter games. I'll play them if they have like a good little story about them, but I don't really dive into first person shooter games. Like the only reason why I played Resident Evil 7 and 8 is because it was a Resident Evil game. Right. I don't really like first person.
Wow. Like I guess it's because I started off on first person shooters when I played shooters. I don't really like third person shooters. Like Fortnite, to me, it's really hard for me to get good at Fortnite because of the third person mode. Like first person games, I like.
That's why I like
Destiny.
Destiny.
We was getting body last night, nigga. I got some clips in that Overwatch. You heard me, like, because it's first person. You know what I mean? I do better. It's just me. It's a personal thing for me. Jay Shaw.
I prefer first person. I don't know how I'll feel about it in Fortnite though. Like one of the big things about Fortnite is your personality of your character. You know, like I feel like that's one of the big things, and I know that like, you know, Apex Legends is first person and you've got skins and stuff, but Fortnite you can like literally have, you know, fairy wings on the most hardcore character, you know, like it's a lot of personalization. And I will say though, one of the things that annoys me a little bit about Fortnite is always when I'm trying to shoot at somebody and my own character is blocking my view, you know? And that's one of the things I don't love about third person. So I don't know. I'll probably try it out, but you know.
See, that's the one thing with with first person with me, with third person with me, it's too much to look at while I'm trying to shoot the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in a fast-paced game, because Fortnite is really not super fast-paced, but you can get into battles where, you know what I mean, you're trying to get this guy real quick, turn around and get this guy as well. You know what I mean? And for third person, it's like, okay, I'm on it. Instead of me right there, as soon as I pull up my reticle, I'm on it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. Instead of being, it just takes, there's too many seconds in between for me personally. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Chat, first person or third person? What y'all rocking with? I'm just curious.
It just depends. Because like Jay said, Apex, the skins are cute, but I don't really care to see those skins as much. So I really don't mind
because
it
of
being
the
in first
aesthetic of the
person.
game. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get that.
but
What about
Fortnite
Overwatch?
is different.
You've
Overwatch,
watched people play Overwatch?
I've seen it. Those skins I like, and I would like to be able to see some of the different, because those skins kind of look cute. It's cute. I don't know. For me, I feel like first person games should have a third person mode. I feel like, because
Right.
Apex has done that sometimes. Like, they have little special event modes, and one of their special event modes was a third person mode, and it was really fun to watch the characters with their different run animations, because everybody had a funny run animation. So it was
Right.
just like, this is cute. I just don't like first person for that reason. It's like I have a character that I could customize, but I can't see them. Like, I can't see any of that. The only time I can see it is when we're in the pause menu. I don't like that.
That's a new thing for me. Like, all of this customization was never a thing for us. Like, when we played Call of Duty, we played with the people that they gave us. We would change the skin on our gun because that was the thing we could see, was the gun. So having a gold gun or a light up gun was cool because that's what you could see. You know what I mean? Or have your reticle be instead of a red dot, it was a smiley face or something like that. You know what I mean? So that was the as far as cosmetics went for us, as it went, it was what our gun looked like, because that was the only thing we could see. And then you've got your Fortnites and whatever other third person shooters there are out there, where you could actually, you're running around as John Cena, or you're running around as freaking Ariana Grande or whoever. You know what I mean? You want to see that.
Chewing the girls.
Right.
I can't wait for them to add Mariah Carey.
Spring Rose was literally just discussing that on the last podcast, or one of the other podcasts, about the benefits of having a third person view. You want to see your character, you want to see what they look. You just unlock Geralt. I want to see Geralt. I'm like, I don't really need to see Geralt like that, but
I want to be cute while I drop bombs on you.
I respect it.
Doom, how did you talk through and not die laughing when he suggested Mariah Carey for Fortnite?
I said Ariana Grande, but
yeah, I guess
she's in Fortnite is why I said it. She's already there. She's got
imagine Mariah Carey. Imagine you just standing there.
Is she in the Christmas outfit
with your
like
friends, and then next thing you know, Mariah Carey just come blast your ass with a shotgun, and then it's insanity mode. It's amazing.
I feel you. But like, it is cool, like, because I got the RoboCop skin. You dig?
I
that
do too.
Skin is filthy. It's dropping or Ryu from Street Fighter, dropping somebody and then going to you get right afterwards, and you can see all of that. That's pretty fire. But I forget to emote sometimes after killing people, because that's not what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on emoting. I'm focusing on killing people. You know what I'm saying? But then I get murked and somebody, and they're doing a whole dance with each other. Doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man. But that's how that's the difference between a third person and a first person, I get. And I'm more first person, you more third person. I get it. You like to stunt. I like to kill on the game. Don't flip that wrong, yo, because I know how y'all is. I know how y'all is. Who raised you?
Look, I just want to drop it like it's hot and let them drop it like it's hot.
Like, for
before
real.
I kill them.
Jay Shock Blast, you ever drop it like it's hot after you murk somebody on Fortnite, bro?
Drop it like it's lukewarm.
I would never.
Jay, I can see
What
you
about
hitting
what about
the
you,
say
Horner? You
so.
dropping? You say you dropping like it's lukewarm, bro.
Yep.
I can't. I'm done with Fortnite for the night. Destiny Lightfall, or as the reports are saying, Destiny Light fail.
Whoa.
Like flop.
Ooh, that's even nastier. Ooh, we deserve a commercial after that. Let's talk to our blind friend. We ain't seen
I'm
each other in a
screaming.
minute.
Family over everything, so DSG, he rocking it. World domination, baby, ain't nobody topping that.
Hey guys, Queen here, and welcome to the DSG Super Weekends. Every weekend, come rock with the best. Fridays is the DSG Block Party, where you play with your favorite DSG members as you take on the toughest endgame content Marvel Avengers has to offer. Saturday, join Sadat the Gamer as he gives you what's what in Super News. And later that day, join Doomkiller HD and Slipshock as they give you the weekly wrap-up. Sunday, join us for Excelsior, now a podcast where you don't ever want to miss Fire or Trash hosted by Doom and Bloody. An action-packed weekend every weekend, so squad up and come along for the ride. This is your Doom Squad Gaming Brand Ambassador, Gamer Nerd Queen, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
You think it's a game if you want to, but homie, we ain't playing. Told you once you, I didn't want you. DSG is the game.
I'm gonna have to say something real quick. That whole commercial was a lie at this point in life. Like, I'm so sorry.
Who's
The entire commercial was like a lie at this point. There's no Excelsior now, right now. Like, we ain't did that in a few months. So that the gamer not even on DSG no more. He don't even do the Super News. Like, there is no Marvel's Avengers, bro. Like, what?
Lost me at
Screaming.
whoever that bloody guy is.
That whole commercial is a straight lie at this point. I apologize. You know what? Let's just do this, and we gonna pretend that last commercial didn't even happen.
No, it happened. And I'm not gonna let you.
Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the
Hey guys, it's Spring. Sit back and relax, you are now rocking with the best. So why don't you look your best by rocking your very own Fire Trash t-shirt. Where to get it, you might ask? Go to financialfelons.com and use code DOOM for 15% off. Support your favorite team and look fly doing it. Take a picture in your shirt and send it to us at doomsquad_DSG on Twitter, and we will be sure to shout you out. I'll be looking forward to seeing your swag. Don't forget, use code DOOM at checkout for your 15% off. See you soon and let the good times roll.
Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or
I'm so done right now. Destiny light fell, light flop, light configuration, lights off,
Screaming.
lights on.
Not they turn the lights off.
Turn off the lights.
Not they ain't paid the bill.
Rihanna, don't sue me, please. Hoarder Gamer.
Yes.
You are, to me, what I consider a casual to avid Destiny player. I see, you know, we talk,
Sure.
and you know what I'm saying? With all the ratings that came out, and this was literally the worst rated DLC of a Destiny game by its own fans, and they harsh. Destiny fans is harsh, but like they was really not with this DLC at all. What did you personally, because everybody's opinions aren't the same, what did you personally think about Lightfall?
I'm 8 hours in. So one thing to keep in mind, a lot of the people are upset about the story. I'm not done with the story yet. I've focused a lot on the open world events. I did about 3 or 4 of the actual story missions, and those have been cool so far. But apparently the story is a huge letdown, and a lot of things you're expecting, like as like a big event and like a big drop, don't happen and will happen at some point in the season, because like the actual devs had to come forward and be like, no, as you play the season, you'll get more of the story. Another thing too, Strand is awesome in the story missions. Apparently, once you beat the game, Strand has all these weird limitations, and they made it look like you could just sort of swing around and grapple through the world. It's a 30-second cooldown to use that each time in the non-story missions.
I have no clue what you're talking about, but I'm sure the Destiny players are like, let's go.
No, so far I do like it, but I may like it less when I get to the end of the story.
Okay.
Like Spider-Man, but like every time you Spider-Man, you can't Spider-Man again for 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds, yes.
Oh, okay.
So basically, a game found a way to do Spider-Man worse than Marvel's Avengers.
Damn.
Whoa.
Okay. This is, when I hit you up, I was like, yo, can you come on specifically? I really wanted to talk to you about this, because I know you like to get on Hyrule's nerves about Destiny, but you play Destiny 2, good sir. Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. And you're actually pretty damn good at the PvE portion of Destiny. I've never watched you play PvP, but I have watched you play PvE, and you're actually pretty damn good.
PvP in that game, but I bought Lightfall like literally when they announced it.
Oh my gosh! Would you like to tell you that story? Because I know what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say. I'm hoping you're about to talk about your experience as well. Can you do that? Because I actually read your experience live when it happened.
I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about.
The tweets about trying to actually play Lightfall, just trying to play it. Oh gosh, those tweets were gold. Yes, they were. That was you. Oh god,
I don't remember.
Damn, Destiny,
what did I say?
Destiny broke. How difficult it was to just play the game. Those tweets, you don't remember those?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and say what you were about to say. I didn't mean to cut you off, but those tweets were good to me. And Destiny has broke my friend. Damn, Destiny 2 Lightfall.
Usually when I'm funny, I can remember it because I'm like,
oh no, it wasn't funny. You were frustrated, sir.
Yeah, I mean, like Destiny to me is just like, oh, you know what it is? I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay. So like every time you stop playing Destiny and you come back to Destiny, it feels like you have to relearn everything. And the new area on Neptune, like when you get there, there's like nothing there. There's like nothing to do. There's a couple enemies going around, and I just couldn't figure out like where I was supposed to go. So like I go to another side of the map because I'm like just trying to find the fast travel spots, and I'm like, oh, there's an event. I want to do an event. I get to the event, and it's like light power 1730.
Yes, that's one big issue with the game. You can't really explore until you're done with the campaign. Your levels are like 50 to 100 too low in most cases. That's weird too.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So that's what I was going through is I was like trying to find something to do, and there was like nothing to do. I'm like, there's this whole new area. And meanwhile, I'm back at the Cosmodrome where I've been playing since 2014. Where you literally load up when you play the game. Okay, I'm back.
Most of the enemies have skulls, warning you that they'll nearly one-shot you.
Yeah.
And all the lost
Not
sectors
nearly,
are level 1750 when you're at 1600.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I played it a little bit the day it came out, and I haven't gone back.
Yo.
But my guy looks like he's from Assassin's Creed, so small victory.
They made a number of bad decisions, but to me, it's like, yeah, they can fix this in a week or two. I'm not terribly worried, but if the story is terrible, I'll be disappointed.
Well, I know that they already went ahead and released all the Strand stuff. Apparently, that was going to be something that you had to like slowly get as the season went on, but they realized that like, no, let's just let everybody go get it now. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like I've played Destiny 2 since Alpha, okay, or Destiny since Alpha. Like I have
like 10 to 12 years, right?
2014. So like I have like a video of the Alpha from like the literal second it went live, you know. on my channel. So like I've loved this game for a long time. I have you can see like my I'll grab this one. My like the Hot Toy Black Widow. I have not Hot Toys, but I have like this type of figure. What are we laughing at? What
Somebody clip Boxley face right now. You just melted Boxley, bro.
Oh, are you happy?
You just melted Box. You muted Box. You muted.
I'm mad. My dog chewed up my Black Widow figure in the toy grave.
It just happens to be the one that was there. But like I have that type of figure for like I have 3 Warlocks, 1 Hunter, and a Titan. So like I love the game. I have the original Ghosts.
Yeah.
That has the Dinklebot. So like I've always loved this game, and it's just like another game that's kind of passed me by because like every time I log in, I feel like I have to like learn everything all over again. And it comes back. It's not always that hard, but like I don't know, man. Like it's just this one I thought would be cool. It looked cool.
I've not seen anybody really happy about Lightfall.
It just didn't capture me. I mean, I guess the person you really should have asked would have been Jay Kuhn.
Oh, I got him coming on next week for the world's first after the world's first. So definitely. Actually, that was going to be the next question. Is anybody on this panel at all interested in watching, participating, commentating, or anything like that for the world's first Lightfall raid race completion?
No. I could totally comment on it. That'd be fine. I'll play the raid myself, but after the 48-hour period, not in like the actual challenge period, because I'm not great, so I would not even want to compete in that. Also, too, I got an issue where I can only sit so long. There's no easy way for me to be like, I'm going to play that for 16 to 18 hours until we finish it. So I got to wait.
I don't know.
I'd rather punch myself in the nuts.
Okay.
We're outside. That nuts doesn't count. Like
no, you're good. My nuts hurt from you saying that, sir.
When is it? When is this?
Like this Saturday, right? Friday and Saturday.
Oh,
yeah, it's Friday or Saturday. I forget which.
What?
It's like a 48-hour period.
I'm busy.
I
mean, I'm going to New York City next weekend, so. And I might see another. Well, no, I will see another person that is a regular on this show in New York City, but that's not my story to tell because I don't think that person has announced that they're doing the thing yet.
Oh wow, y'all doing that live?
What do you mean?
The thing.
I'm going to New York to play Redfall.
Right, but you said a person on who's a regular on a podcast is also
going to the event.
Okay.
And then we'll probably, I'm assuming, be in the same hotel. We've already made plans to go see some things in our very short time that we're there. But I haven't seen the person post about it yet, so
I have no clue who you're talking about at this point now. So that's actually.
I'll tell you right now, it's not me. So you know.
I'm screaming.
It's nobody on this panel.
Right at this precise second, obviously.
I mean,
but when you said New York, obviously,
yeah,
went to one person.
It's not
really being too subtle about it.
Wait, where are you, Boxley?
Boxley's
I'm in Texas.
Oh,
really?
Wisconsin.
Ooh, that's scary for you, Boxley, bro. You good?
I feel like I've talked about this before. I don't go anywhere. I don't leave.
Okay. I'm like, wait, what? Dude, when you said Texas, I'm like, oh crap! I didn't know you was in Texas.
Hopefully, Austin.
Somewhere is
hopefully in the Austin area. That's a nice area.
And in my finery, and we going out to eat or to a movie, and I get to wave at the peasants, and then I go back home.
This song is not near San Antonio, and I could have actually like hung out.
I live in San Antonio.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Jay about to be pissed off.
I was just in your city.
Why didn't you say anything?
I did.
I didn't know that's where you were. First of all,
if you said it on Twitter, I'm sorry. I'm limiting my Twitter usage.
I posted pictures at the Alamo. I'm wearing a hoodie that says San Antonio, Texas.
That was in San Antonio. Listen,
Yeah.
Don't judge my life, but I had no idea that was going on here.
I would have absolutely tried to link up. I went.
I definitely would have, because I want to meet everybody. Like
I'm sorry.
That's why I told everybody about. I was telling people about the TwitchCon being in Vegas this year, because it's like literally
I'm
right
going.
on my birthday, and I want to go.
Ooh.
I really want to go as like a birthday thing, and I want to just meet people and hang out
I'm
with
going.
people. Because
I'm going.
Get your
It's
hotel
Vegas.
right away, because it's also the week of When We Were Young, which is a massive, huge concert. So it's going to be
Bro,
difficult.
I
to
go
get
to
Adele?
the
Is that
ghetto
Adele?
hotels like the Stratosphere. I'm straight, homie.
I went to breakfast at a place called La Panaderia, which is like kind of downtown, and then I went to a place called Pinkertons for dinner.
I don't know
All right.
none of them places.
I
But
don't know.
last question on this Destiny Lightfall. Complaints about DLC pricings are growing rapidly. Are y'all on that same boat, or is the DLC costing too much these days, or for Destiny specifically? Or is that reasonable pricing? I don't know the DLCs because I don't buy them, but whatever. A Hoarder Gamer.
Well, the expansions for the longest time used to be $40, but this one was $50. But this one also included a season. So this included the current season of the game, which I want to say is almost 90 days. And there are actually story missions in that, and like events and stuff, I believe you can only do or get rewarded for by having that season. Now, here's the thing, though. A version with 3 seasons and some other DLC, like a weapon, I think, and like a nameplate or something, that was $100. So I didn't make that jump. For me, it was, I'm just going to have the 1 season, have the expansion, because I know for sure I'm going to go hot and heavy for about 3 months, and then I might lose their number.
I got that $100 version and did not even play a single minute of last season.
Wow.
So yeah, I have regrets. A lot of regrets.
Wow.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wow.
Word is hilarious. I can't stand it.
Oh,
Spider-Man 2. Let's go ahead and just get, because Destiny Lightfall obviously has failed everybody across the board right now, and I'm so sorry about that. I mean, it is what it is. But this is an actual serious topic, because this is not a click. That's why I didn't even put it in the title of the video. It's not clickbait. It's not I want to get people to watch this video because we're talking about Spider-Man 2. Because personally, I don't know shit that's going on with Spider-Man 2, and that's okay with me. But apparently, to a lot of clown-ass people on the internet, they're sending death threats to devs for lack of information. Death threats behind a video game. I'm about to be so blunt with y'all right now. I'm kind of sick of the discourse behind video games, people. These are things that we do for fun. These are things that we play to escape BS. There should not be a death threat behind information on a game. Like, what are you? My nerves is about to get bad, so I'm about to pass this mic on to somebody else. Death threats to devs for lack of information. Please comment on this, Mr. Hoarder Gamer.
I think it is. Am I allowed to swear?
You can do what you feel like doing, good sir.
I think it's complete fucking bullshit. I don't get why people are so entitled and then to actually threaten people's lives. At the end of the day, it's just a video game. It is honestly just a form of entertainment, a form of fun, a form of like you know, basically putting a pause or whatever is going on in your life and just enjoying yourself. To think that you're going to like go and threaten somebody's life, I mean, beyond it being cowardly, it's also, you know, a crime, basically. It's insane to me. I've never done that. I've never even thought of doing that. Like when that was going out in Marvel's Avengers, I was super pissed about that.
Jay Shock Blast. Actually, I'm you go ahead, because I kind of want to hear from Batu last anyway. Go ahead. Death threats to devs over lack of info, sir.
I mean, everybody's just entitled. Everybody feels like they're entitled to everything. Everybody, like, I'm over it in general, and I have been for a long time. And you know, it's interesting. Hoarder brings up Marvel's Avengers, because like everybody thought it was cute, when everybody was leaving the comments every single time they tweeted, everybody thought it was cute, that it was the same people every time, couldn't miss a tweet saying the same stuff. But like at a certain point, we're all humans. I'm kind of dealing with it right now. I'm a little annoyed. I had a situation earlier tonight. This guy that's like followed me for so long, like lost it on me because I earlier in the week made a joke that a lot of people took way too far when they mentioned Cara Dune in Mandalorian. Like they mentioned her in a way that she wasn't dead. So I made a joke saying, "Oh, she's coming back." And people like lost their mind. And like there are people that came at me aggressively, and like I just kind of doubled down, and like I was never at any point serious. I do like her. I understand the complexity that surrounds her, and I get all that, but like I just kind of feel like there's so many people that want you to listen to everything they have to say and agree with them 100%, and will not give you the same courtesy to like respect the fact that you feel differently. And I feel like I listen to anybody and I understand, but I still should be able to have my opinion, even if you disagree, even if she was shitty. I think it's kind of funny because like it's weird to see people be shitty to people over somebody that might have been shitty on the internet. It's like pot kettle black, so it's a whole thing, and that's just the internet now. All right. And everybody's just entitled. Like you have to agree with them. You have to give them what they want when they want it. And if you don't, they're going to just take it out on you. And that happened tonight. I was really mad. I'm actually really upset about it because like there's a person that I've always been nice to. I've always had good interactions with. And tonight out of nowhere, he's like, well, you can't talk to somebody like that. I'm unfollowing and unsubscribing. And like, I can tell you this person's followed me for like 10 years easily. And I'm like, that's all it took for 10 years was the fact that like this person came at me, and I can read you like specifically what I actually said to the person, unless I was blocked. I might have been blocked. No, here it is. This is what I said, except the part where you don't want to give the same respect you want to receive, so fuck off respectfully. That was my response. And that is what it took to throw away 10 years of what I thought was a pretty good relationship. Mm-hmm. I literally told the person, you don't want to respect, you don't want to give respect, but you want it. All right. So the person came at me like, I don't get it. I really don't.
You nicer than me, child.
Like imagine saying that I'm becoming like, I don't get it. I really don't. So like I can sympathize with these people, you know what I mean? Because like more than normal, because like I just don't understand. I just don't understand that how people can act the way they do and then cry victimhood, And I feel like that's just the new thing on the internet. It's like, I'm gonna scream at you until I'm blue in the face, and then somebody finally like bites back, and you're like, you can't do that.
It's easier to do that than to take accountability for your own actions, and that's why people do it.
Accountability.
I am blocked.
Something that people these days don't even.
And
everybody can point the finger, but nobody can be like, "Dang, did I do that wrong, or is that my fault?" Boxley, you have not answered the question yet. The death threats to devs for lack of information. Please comment, sir. It's not even a question; it's just comment.
Okay, so I think because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of that going on lately in regard to a lot of things. Just I don't pay attention to Spider-Man, so I didn't know that this was happening. I think I have anything Spider-Man related muted on Twitter because I just That's not my bag.
All right,
But
man.
I see this happening in regards to a lot of other games and a lot of other things that happen within the gaming sphere. And it's, for me, very disheartening because gaming has always been a place of acceptance, of, for me, learning and adventure, like doing things that you wouldn't normally do, getting outside of your comfort zone, playing games that I play games now that I probably never would ever thought I'd play in my life. But it's
Mhm.
just like people see that shit now and it's just like, oh, I don't want this woke stuff. I don't want that woke stuff. And all they did was like, they didn't do anything. They didn't change anything significant about the character. They just like made the character black or they made the character a different race. And it's like that actually has no impact on the story or the character. They just, nothing changed. They just changed what they look like. Calm down. It's like all this stuff that's been happening and all these things that have been said, the whole hoopla about Hogwarts Legacy. Now you don't hear nobody saying shit about that game. It's like y'all did all of this stuff up until the release, and now that it's out, it's like what happened to that? Keep that energy. People need help. People need Jesus. Like I told Jay, you are a nicer person than I am because once I feel like you are doing one of these three things, manipulating, gaslighting, disrespecting, or doing something to me that as a person who is supposed to be my friend, especially for friends, if I know you and you're doing one of those things, I'm cussing you out. If you live near me, I'm gonna pull up at your house. There's going to be physical ramifications for this. I'm
I'm
sorry.
pulling up at you.
Yes, because what it's the way he went at you, because I read the whole thread. I was just being nosy, not my business. I read the whole thread and I was just like, well, what was the point of him coming at you like this? And then he was like, well, I'm unfollowing and unsubscribing. And I'm like, you know what? That's my whole thing also about content creation is people hold that up against someone's head.
They try to
Like,
hold you over your head.
girl, I don't care. If you don't want to follow me, the door is right there.
Well, here's a new one that I just happened to notice. You kind of rub it in our faces, though, the whole early copy and how you get this and that for free. It's like, well, your fans made you get that shit and you never thank us. What?
Girl, like, why are you mad?
What are we in? First of all, I feel like I'm sorry that I turned this in. Like, it kind of like triggered me a little bit because of like the way my night is going, okay? I kind of feel like I'm one of the most thoughtful people when it comes to my community. I have hundreds of stacks of Fortnite comics from when I'm giving away codes on streams. Like I've spent hundreds of dollars, thousands probably, on that type of stuff to give it away just because I want to. Like, I don't get anything out of it. Like, I've not gained a single extra follower out of giving codes away. All right, it doesn't work that way. The people that follow you to get codes for free, they don't do anything for you. I'm sorry. It's real. Okay. So like, I do it because I love the people that support me. I do it knowing that I'm gonna help out people that, you know, that need a little bit of help, you know, like it's just something nice to do. So like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I have legal obligations when I'm given something for free to disclose that I got it for free. Like, I'm not doing it to show off. Like, I don't care about any of that. I have to tell people that I was given this item, this thing for free because the federal government requires it. And if I don't, I run the risk of being fined. Because then I'm being deceptive. Because I could be influenced by the fact that they are giving me things. I'm not doing it to like show off or anything, but like, what am I supposed to do? I'm living my life. You know, like I didn't ask for any of this. Like, it's obviously a nice problem to have, and I understand why people might be jealous of it. But like,
But that's a them problem, though.
Yeah,
Jay. Like literally, that's a
it
them
really
problem. This is why I've
is.
approached things the way that I approach things, because I watch y'all go through what y'all go through on social media. And so I'm more guarded when it comes to people coming to my streams and people wanting to get to know me. Because what are you here for? Why are you actually here? Are you here because you want to get
And
to know
that's
me and you want to be my
sad.
friend? Or
That's
you
sad
just
that you
here
gotta
because
even
I'm
go through
on the
that,
up and
bro.
up and you want to be a part of that? Because you think, oh, well, I was there with you when you was just a small streamer. Girl, and what's that supposed to mean? Because what was you doing for me? What were you actually doing for me? Because I was paying for my things. I was doing this. I was sitting here crying after my streams because I don't know if I'm good enough, or like I'm going through all of that. You're not going through all of that stuff with me. So don't sit there and say that you are owed something from me because you wanted to take a part in my journey. That's not what this is. I asked you as a friend to join me on this journey. And if I just so happen to get little perks and bonuses along the way, look, sis, I see you over there. You've been in the corner, shouting me out, cheering me on. Here, let me throw you a little something. If you can't accept anything outside of that, bye. The door is right there.
But
Use it.
And that's the thing, and I really appreciate, like, I could appreciate that, because I was there too. I worked really hard to get where I am. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I didn't know any of this was going to happen. I feel like I'm one of the most approachable people that you're going to find, and I'm not doing this to I'm not doing this for a pat on the back or anything, but like when it comes to codes, Doom, you've been able to hit me up and I'm like, hey, here, have some codes. You're good, and like not even, and you're always like, oh, when I get mine, I'll give you the code back. Not even caring if you did that,
Right. You was like, don't do, you actually told me not to, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's
no.
I'm just tired. I'm
get
tired.
It,
I'm just so tired.
It's understandable.
And I have been.
Bro, I'm so happy that y'all discuss what y'all discussing right now, because that literally leads into the final topic of the night, which is Twitter opinions and feelings.
Girl.
Guys, I'm so sick of Twitter right now. I'm kidding you not. And it's not, and it's my own fault. I'll take blame for that, because I don't have to react, feel, or anything about the way somebody else or what someone else's opinion is. And I'm hoping that more people follow that suit, because I've got literal friends of mine literally beefing, like can't stand each other right now. And when I went back and looked at what the issue was, it's over a fucking video game. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? We're really like at each other's throats as a fucking community, as people, over opinions on games and entertainment, movies, and I think that the X-Men are better than the Avengers. Oh, you're a fucking stupid ass if you believe. Wait, what? What? Come on, bro. Like I'm for real. Like I can't. Don't come at me with no bullshit. Period. People, I'm so serious. Do not come at me with no bullshit. I'm not going for it at all right now. Like if your opinion differs from mine, that's okay. Please remember that you don't have to think that the Century is better than Nova. Jay thinks Nova is the greatest thing ever. Am I about to be like, well, fuck Jay Shock Blast because he don't think Century is greater than Nova?
Okay.
No, I'm not actually, because it's not
Nova
that fucking
is
serious.
Statistically better.
Because technically, whoever writing the story, that's who's stronger. So I mean,
literally, Squirrel Girl embodied Thanos, y'all. Bodied him. You heard me? Squirrel Girl,
not Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl,
not
bodied Thanos. Like, well, fuck you, Chaos Kitty. No. Like, guys, like y'all gotta remember that this is entertainment. This is not like, bro. What you ate for dinner tonight? Does that have anything to do with Twitter?
I had salad.
Does what you ate for dinner have anything to do with Twitter?
No.
I'm screaming, Jake, because I almost had salad too. Look at us.
Omelet.
It can bring you closer to somebody because y'all eating the same shit, but does it really affect your life? That
okay,
are you affected by the salad that Jay just ate for dinner? Does that hurt you that he ate a salad?
Well, if it's a Chick-fil-A salad, it might.
Ooh.
Actually, it never mind. I'm not about.
Sorry, I found the loophole.
Oh, okay. Before you like start picking people, I just want to say, because I was having this conversation with myself the other day. Don't say nothing.
You and yourself.
If your self talks back, that's an issue.
No, because I was having this conversation because I was about to post something on Twitter and I stopped because I thought about it. If I post this, is somebody going to be in their little hurt baby feelings and for whatever reason, put a comment under my post? I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to delete it and I'm good. Because I made a post about doing that same thing. Instead of making the post that I wanted to make, I made a post about wanting to tell somebody about themselves, but instead you just leave it in the draft and you let it go. And that was
Can we stop subtweeting too? As a
oh no, I don't subtweet. I don't subtweet.
No, I'm not saying you do. That just came up around when you said
I was going to add the person because they being messy.
Can we stop subtweeting? Because it's cowardly, and 90% of the time, the person that you're talking about either is not going to know, they can't see it because they're blocked or muted, or they don't really give a shit themselves about what you're posting. So can we just, as a people, stop subtweeting because it's stupid? For real. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, can we just stop that? But opinions and feelings on Twitter should not affect your daily life. Jay, I know that it's a little bit different for you as far as because content creation is what you do professionally. It's not a hobby for you. It's something that you do professionally. So actual criticism for you is something that you would probably take seriously. But I've seen what the fuck you go through, bro. And that's not criticism a lot of the time. So I just want to be like, I'm sorry for you, dude, because you are a cool person, bro. You are very approachable. I didn't have to beg you or be like, yo, I'll pay you to come on the wrap up. I'm like, Jay, if you got time and you want to come on the wrap up and talk Destiny, come on. And you're like, shit. 4 o'clock on PST. I'm free. Let's do it.
Yeah, like when you ask, I try to do it. You know, like I feel like there's a lot of people that have me questioning myself lately, and it shouldn't even be that way. Like, listen, I know that like I can be aggressive in my opinion, but I have every right to do that as anybody else. And like I feel like I will give people an actual open-minded conversation far more often than they will for me, number one. And number two, like I don't come out of the box aggressive. Like I give back what I receive. You know, I'm a big believer in treating people the way you want to be treated. And I do it pretty universally, you know, like I don't need somebody to prove themselves to me first, you know, but if you come at me aggressively, like, what do you expect? Like, that I'm just going to bend over and say, oh, well, I'm sorry you feel that way about me. Let me just definitely correct this 100% accurate thing that you're saying about me, because obviously you're right. And obviously you have all the experience, you know, like there's people like, there's one thing about criticism, like there's a way to do it, but then there's also like, how many 300,000 subscriber channels have you built? Look at what makes you think that you're in a position to like tell me how to run my business,
especially if I didn't ask you. Especially if I didn't ask
unsolicited. Look, okay, I don't know everything. I'm not perfect. I'm not like always right. You know, I know that. All right, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I try to treat everybody, you know, well. Like, I yeah, you know, I just I like to be someone that's helpful. You know, I try showing up and saying hi, and like I've come into Boxley's stream and I'll be like, I'm screaming, and then I'll leave. You know, like
It's so funny.
just to like let him know that I'm here, you know, and that somebody saw him. And I try to do that whenever I can. I'm not always great at it, but like, and sometimes I just lurk. I've clicked on Hoarder's stream.
I don't
before.
go into Boxley streams. No, you know why? Because when you go into Boxley streams, you get called all kind of names.
That was not. I
like,
thought you were
like
somebody
yesterday.
else.
What is you doing
I was
with yourself?
going at it.
like,
I was
damn,
going at it with one of my friends,
just
and
said hi.
Doom and that person had the same color in the chat. So when he typed, I thought it was my friend.
For saying hi. I'm like, hey, what's good with it? It's 20.
And I looked, I was like, oh, that's Doom.
Like,
Like,
he's like,
I never
yes,
lived in
your
that
booty
house.
stink too. And yes, and your breath smell like yesterday. What are you doing with your life? You need a new job. I'm like, wait, what? How,
No, because Jakatsu was trying me. I love you, Jakatsu. If you're in the chat, I love you. But no, this is trying me.
That's
But
the
no,
last
I
time I
appreciate
was in the
stuff like
box.
that, Jay.
I don't know. I'm just tired of.
Nah, bro, I'm trying to light it up because we about to get up out of here.
No, but I'm glad you kind of gave me a chance to kind of like get it out a little bit because it's bothering me. It's been bothering me for a while.
You're a human being. It should bother you. If it didn't bother you, I would be concerned.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I've been only doing this for 2 years, and from day one, I've been getting bullshit in my DMs, you know, about teammates, about my skin color, about just whatever somebody can say to try and ruin your day. Literally every day since I've started content creation, that's what I deal with. And I'm like, this man has been doing this shit for 12, 13 years. He's on the like I got 5K. This man got 300. Like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, dude, I know, bro.
There's
like,
literally a person, and I swear to God, I'm gonna find them someday. There's a person that for 3 years now has been just harassing me on and off incessantly. They'll come into the stream and bot me. All right, and all the bots have names like just ridiculous, like names that like I don't know, like J Pedo Blast and like just the grossest things that you could ever see. You know what I mean? And it's like they don't like say anything that would actually bother me. It's just the fact that they won't go away, you know? And it's like annoying. Like there's quiet, and then out of nowhere, they're back. And it's like there's nothing that anybody can do because it's like Twitter doesn't care, Twitch or YouTube doesn't care, Discord doesn't care.
Discord really don't give a shit.
There's literally nothing you could do for somebody that has time and just wants to be a dick. But like I have to be on all the time for every single person, or else I'm the asshole, you know? Because God forbid I have a bad moment, you know? I have to be on all the time. And I'm tired of it. It's been wearing me out. Like it really has.
But you know what, Jay? I don't
let it, please. Because if you let it, then
just don't stop.
It's no hope for nobody.
Right now, Jay is becoming you know how they say be the hero so long until you become the villain. And I'm like, don't do it. Don't let them make you the villain, Jay.
It's feeling that way though, you know.
I know I see it as somebody from the outside. I'm not gonna pretend that me and you are best friends or anything like that. But I consider us friends, and I can see the stress, bro. That's why I'm like, yo, don't let them turn you into the Joker, bro, because that's not you. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Bro.
I think you are better than me because I go back.
You
and forth
are
with
the
you.
Joker.
I talk about your mama. I talk about you. Like, what do you want to do? You have all this time to sit here and watch everything I've done for years, and you still in your mama basement. Like, make it make sense. I'm out here doing stuff, and you're not. Don't be jealous.
But it like all goes back to like to what brought us here. Which is just people being shitty to devs because they feel like they're owed everything. And like, that's why, like, if we go back into our Avengerdom days, like, that's why I was always so critical of people that just sat there and bitched at Play Avengers all the time. It's like,
That-
dude,
I
like
don't
we get it, you know.
I know I don't get it. I don't get it. Who got that much damn time? Where's
That
your
was the
mama?
reason why I
Where's your
disengaged
job?
from-
Who's paying
from
your
any
light bills, bro?
conversation.
Because like for people, and it's one person that I'm not gonna mention that comes to mind when y'all talk about that. This dude will it's actually the reverse. He will attack anybody that's upset with Play Avengers, right? Like, and it's people who have legitimate complaints, like, oh, like before they shut down and it was just skin, no news on content. And people are like, okay, this is a cool skin. Can we hear something about what's next going to drop? And then dude would be like, you don't need to worry up. I'm like, bro, calm down. And it's like every tweet though, like anybody who's, I was like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, dude, like touch grass, touch ass, touch a titty, touch a toe, touch something besides your keyboard. Time is not your friend right now.
Is that the guy who said I could be your honorary black boy?
Actually, it is.
I'm screaming, not him.
God damn it!
He's not even black.
I forgot that
he
person.
talking about?
Yeah, no, he is.
No, he
but
not. No, he not.
Okay, well, I forgot that person existed. So
That's how you need to treat everybody. Forget that they exist.
Please.
They don't.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, that's the thing. Like all these people, I don't know, man. Like I've gotten better at it. I've used the block button a lot more lately.
Mhm.
But like it bothers me because like I feel like I'm a good person and I treat people way better than they treat me, you know? And that's why it's a little hard sometimes. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I appreciate that you guys are here to let me vent and get it off my chest.
Remember, Dave, people were stuck in their house for a whole year and they had nothing to do but be online. Like that's literally it. So now their whole personalities are online. They're not even people anymore. They're just doing what they have been doing. They're just going through the motions. And so now at this point, it's just like, I have to be outraged at this because this is what I do all day. Is be outraged at stuff on the internet.
Man, check this out. It's almost time to go watch Last of Us, y'all. Are y'all ready for that? Like,
I'm about
I don't get to watch until tomorrow because my wife and I watch it together.
All I have to say is David.
Don't say anything, Hoarder.
Hoarder, stop spoiling it. I don't even watch Last of Us, but now I'm mad because what is David? Who is David?
Who cares? Put yourself on the map. Let people know where they can find you at and what you got going on this coming week.
This week, I think we're starting Resident Evil again on my Twitch channel. Who cares? It's 2017 over on the Twitch on that side over there. Yeah, we're playing Resident Evil. Can I do something that I'm gonna do in the future? Because it's like a event
this is
thingy.
your time to shine.
Okay, so Resident Evil 4 remake is coming out in like 2 weeks. So leading up to it, we're gonna be playing Resident Evil as much as we can so we can get familiar with stuff. I'm doing a Ada Wong cosplay when the game comes out, and I'll be trying to do a 12-hour stream because it comes out it's gonna be like 11 o'clock at night. So I'm gonna be up all night playing Resident Evil 4. Okay. Yeah, we're doing that. I got my wig ready. I got my little cosplay outfit ready. I'm excited. So come by and hang out. It's March 23rd, not the 24th. 23rd.
Well, 23rd through the 24th, because if it's at 11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, true. That is true.
Come on now, let's get it. Why we go? Hoarder Gamer, my dude. Let the people know. Well, put yourself on the map and let them know what you got going on this week in game.
Sure. So I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hoarder Gamer. And currently I'm doing Octopath Traveler 2, which is an awesome, almost like Super Nintendo seeming RPG experience. It's turn-based. It's really well done, really impressive, and much better than the first one. Also doing some Destiny Lightfall, working on that, as well as Diablo 3 Season 28. Very much looking forward to the Diablo 4 beta starting the 17th of March. And finally, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Central on the Doom Squad Gaming YouTube channel. You can see me at Hoarder's Comic Flex, talking about toys and comics and all sorts of cool things.
Diablo 4. Anybody? I'm going to get to you with the put yourself on the map real quick. But anybody on the panel besides Hoarder Gamer and myself interested in Diablo 4, and that goes for the chat as well. Diablo 4.
I know Hero Mentor is, and I do know Peter Odin is for sure.
So do you be running with, like, you got a crew already, Jay, that you run with and stuff like that? Like, I've never seen you play Diablo. I didn't even know.
I mean, it's been out for a long time, so I played it when it came out a lot. And like other thing, I'm very much a in the moment gamer, you know, like I play a game until I don't have anything to do, and then I'm on to the next one, you know.
Gotcha. I like that. See, I'm not that gamer. I like to, I like to stick with the game and play other stuff on the side. Like, since Avengers has left my life,
I don't play anything on the side. Everything is for the channel.
I hear you. I can't do that though. Like, let's see. I didn't do any live Guardians. This was my game though. This was my on the side game. I did a whole bunch of content on Avengers while I was playing this on the side. You know what I mean?
That was a good idea because that's DMCA City, that game.
Yeah, it is.
Screaming.
It is. No, he's not lying though. He's not lying. But like, I did some content on this right here. I know y'all know this one. This one here. This is Boxy's little baby right there.
Well, I can't wait till they finally drop some DLC because the girls is gonna gag.
Let me say a little something about Gotham Knights. I would like to thank every single one of my fans individually for allowing them to fly me to Montreal to play the game back before it came out. All of you, individually and personally.
Mm-hmm. Name them now. No,
I'm screaming.
I didn't go to Montreal, and I'm one of your fans, so you can sit on that, Jay.
Yeah. Well, thank you personally, Doom, because if it weren't for you, I would have never been able to go to Montreal.
I don't even like you right now.
You personally.
Oh,
screaming.
Put yourself on the map, big dog, and let us know what you got going on this week.
Well, if nobody's gonna get offended, I'm going to New York City next weekend to play Redfall. Would like to thank all 329,000 of my fans individually and personally for putting me in a position to be able to do something like that. You know what I want to do? I want to send out a message to the people that should know who I'm talking to and let them know I'm ready to clean slate things. I feel like I'm just tired of like holding on to my frustrations, and I want to give everybody a clean slate. I want to start over. I want to there's a lot of people that I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of people that are loyal, and there's some that I feel like aren't. And maybe some of it I built up in my head. Maybe some of it is legitimate. Maybe some of it is a lot of things, but I don't know, man. I do want to it's not worth it, you know? Like, why are we staying mad about things? Let's just get on to that. You know, you're right, Doom. We're here to play video games and have fun, you know? And I have not been having fun.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I would like to get back to having fun. So let's just do that. Let's just be better to each other, you know?
Be better. Yo. Hashtag be better. Hashtag
Sorry, I'm caught in my feelings tonight.
No, trust me, Jay. You good, dude. Like, let it out, my dude, because notice y'all have not seen me tweet a lot lately. It's literally I've not really been on socials like talking about it. Hoarder can tell you personally, like, I've let him know, like, bro, I'm not about to be on here today. Would you take care of DSG for me, as far as tweeting stuff out and whatnot? And he's like, yo, I got you. I have been going through it, the same exact stuff on a much smaller scale than Jay. But I've literally just not even been wanting to deal with social media because of discourse and fighting, and my friends is beefing, and this one don't like this one because he don't like this, and this one bought Hogwarts, so this one thinks this one doesn't rock with them. And I'm like, yo, this is video games, and y'all are literally cussing each other out, wishing death upon each other. Like, we gotta do better as a Like for real. So as far as clean slates go, you know what? I'm on that same shit. Yo, if we've had beef in the past and it was my fault or your fault, you know what? I'm sorry. Let's drop the BS because I'm old, y'all. I don't got time. I'm not about to be beefing with nobody over no video games, over my opinion on a movie that I liked or didn't like, or none of that anymore. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not subtweeting nobody behind opinions. I'm not. It's. Let's just clear the slate, yo, for real. Anybody else got anything to say on this subject before we get the hell on out of here?
Real, I'll try to do it as quick as I
Good
can.
man.
So one thing you mentioned, Hogwarts, it's actually sad because I definitely do not support J.K. Rowling or any of her beliefs. But by the way the whole thing went, the backlash could not have gone worse for the transgender community. I mean, it is insane. The game sold 12.5 million copies, I believe, in like 1 week. It was 2 at the most, but I believe it was 1 week. The head of WB said HBO Max now is going to have a Hogwarts Legacy series. Now, that's not just some TV show, everybody. That's the best of the best movie actors. You'll probably have Simon Pegg come back to play the headmaster. I mean, it's going to be a huge freaking deal. Plus, he also said it's now an ongoing franchise. So when you go forward and, like you say, this person is your enemy, or you say you cannot buy this, if you do those things rather than put the information out there, if you start demanding things of people, it can sadly blow back in an insane way. And that is what happened, to the point where I'll just say this, a complete jerk named Michael Knowles said something at CPAC this weekend that was terrible. I would love to see the same energy against what Michael Knowles said. I'll say that.
I'm not about to get into any kind of politics, period.
I understand.
Here,
I understand.
bro. I'm saying me personally, y'all get what you got to get off your chest.
Sure.
I don't care.
Sure.
Me personally, I'm not about to get into anything like that. I'm just saying like this, yo. Judge a person by what they actually do. Period.
The discourse around Hogwarts has been so disheartening because, like, I understand and I feel for all those people that like are personally hurt, you know, by J.K. Rowling's and what she says. But like, man, if you play this game, it is honestly, I'm not even a Harry Potter fan. All right. But like, this game might be one of the most inclusive games, like with some of the best representation that I've ever seen in a video game. You know, the only married couple I've met so far are 2 women. You have the first transgender character in Harry Potter, and all people want to say is, "Oh, well, that was obviously an afterthought. They did that just to, you know."
Can I chime in just on that specific thing? A lot of the discourse with the character was, "Oh, she's supposed to be a trans character, but you made sure to name her Sir Rona, right?" Do y'all know that Sirona is actually an Egyptian goddess of beauty? Like, what? Like, they actually went there and made this person something that was actually beyond great.
But
and
like,
that's what you took from it.
Exactly. But like, look at all the characters you interact with. Okay. You've got the astronomy kid who's Indian. You've got the flight instructor who's from Korea. You've got the girl from Uganda.
The best black fade in any game you could actually ever ask for.
But think about it. They position a wizarding school in Uganda as the biggest one in the world.
Yes.
Like, they were so thoughtful and careful about every little thing that they did in this game. A game that, she makes some money off of it. Whatever. Like, it was all like, you can't do anything about that. And I understand and respect the people that, like, that's the hard line. But what I don't understand and what I don't respect is the people that, like, actually took it out on others who just want to play a video game. And that's kind of the point that I was making that kind of brought me through this whole situation is, like, people want you to respect their opinions and their beliefs, but they can't give you the same courtesy.
Mm.
And I feel like if you're not hurting somebody, like if you're like, I'm not personally hurting anybody playing a video game. I'm not endorsing J.K. Rowling's, okay? And you may think that me playing a video game is doing that, but I don't agree with that. All right? I don't. I believe it's endorsing a studio that made a beautiful game. Somebody that doesn't even, I've literally never watched a full Harry Potter movie ever. Okay? Not even once, on accident. All right? And it made me like fall in love with this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like walking around Hogwarts is amazing. And I can only imagine what that's like for somebody that spent over a decade loving this franchise.
I have a sister who is a super proponent for LGBT rights, right? LGBTQ rights, excuse me, in the rest of the letters. Rainbow rights. I'm gonna just say that so I can just everything in one foul swoop. Loves Harry Potter, right? Got Harry Potter tattoos. Could not even say anything. Got the game, bought the game used to not support. You know what I mean? Has not even been able to discuss her experiences with Harry Potter because of the discourse. Like she
give
loves
her my information. Give her my information.
No, I'm not, because you're evil.
So we can talk about it.
But
No, because me and my friends were like just talking. My brother-in-law, I just found out that his wife plays Hogwarts. Like we went out to lunch and we were just talking and she was like, well, I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, and my eyes lit up because I don't know anybody else in real life to talk about it. So when she was like, oh, I play it, I was like, girl, yes, I Rebellio every 2 seconds. And we burst out laughing.
I haven't played Hogwarts. I don't own Hogwarts. I was thinking about getting it used because it was suggested to me by people that not on Twitter who don't even know anything about the discourse that is behind the game. They was like, yo, I've been playing this game, Hogwarts, bro. It's dope. You should try it. But I have not yet, but so I don't have no clue what y'all talking about.
I feel like I'm reading the books and stuff.
But I'm just saying,
really
like,
cool.
it's crazy that she did everything right. She got the game used, whatever, you know what I mean. She's a big proponent of rainbow rights and whatnot. Literally goes out and physically marches. But she feels if she discusses her enjoyment with the game, that she'll be attacked or considered not an ally or things like that. You know what I mean? She literally has an issue with discussing the game itself because of all of the controversy that surrounds it, and she loves it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I felt like that at first because I'm supposed to be a part of the community.
It's sad because I'm pretty sure you've never had any hate speech or not transphobic in any way at all. You're part of the rainbow community yourself. You know what I mean? So
I donate to trans stuff all the time. So it's just like
it's a tight rope. I mean, it's a tight rope to walk, and it's sad that that's over again. A video game. This is something that's made for entertainment purposes. It actually has nothing to do with J.K. Rowling going forward.
Everybody has to be right, though. Like, everybody has to be right. Not just right, 100% right. And if you don't believe them or agree with them, then fuck you. Like, that's everybody's mentality now.
If that's the bridge you want to burn.
And I do want to bring up something that Fate Walker mentioned. Rebecca Root is the voice of Sirona. So they even went out and gotten a transgender woman to voice the role of a transgender woman. Like, the game is so thoughtful.
Wow.
And listen, full disclosure, all right. I work really closely with WB Games. They have been so good to me over the years. So like, yeah, I was going to play this game because I try to play every game they put out. I try to help promote it as best I can. And yeah, so like that's one of the things that just happens over time. You build those relationships. But it frustrates me because, and I don't have any connections with Avalanche or anything, but like it just frustrates me to see everything that they went through when they so clearly care, you know? And like another thing, there was like this big false news thing floating around that the studio is like nothing but white men, like white Mormon men. And like I know I don't know personally, but I know that one of their social media people is a gay black man.
It's all about, that's what the whole point of this whole thing was opinions and feelings, Jay. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? Everybody has that opinion. Right. Everybody has an asshole too. And your asshole, when you shit, doesn't make my stomach feel better at all, bro. Like you can go shit right now and I can still have some lockjaw in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So it is like we gotta just, especially people like you, I'm gonna have to point you out. With you have such a big following that in the haters that come along with that following, you know what I mean? You gotta just, I'm sorry to say this, but suck it up, block, and move on. Like I got this thing I call Block City. I have over 300 and some odd people blocked on Twitter. That city continues to grow. Every day there's somebody else who likes to join Block City. So you come on my shit fucking with me, you will be a resident of Block City. I am the mayor of that place, and I don't treat it very well. You get no love from me once you hit Block City.
I used to feel like that would just give people satisfaction.
So what? Let them feel satisfied. Does that affect you?
But now I don't care. I really just don't.
How does that trophy affect you, Jay?
The second people give me a bad vibe and make me feel even remotely uncomfortable,
I just mute them because they won't know.
I used to do that too. Like even that comment that I just read that you know, the person that thought I needed to say thank you to them for like my success. I wouldn't have even seen that because I muted them. I wouldn't have even seen it, but my actual friend Tim that I went to college with responded to him. You know, like not that you guys aren't actual friends, but like it's different.
We get the difference, bro.
Yeah, like no, I dude, I love you guys. You guys are great. I'm so thankful that I've met all of you. You know what I mean? So I just like I would have never even seen it because I had the person muted. You know, so that's why I almost feel like I kind of wish they didn't respond to me. You know what I mean? Because like then I wouldn't have seen it, but now it's in my head because like,
and it does affect you.
And the fact that I'm such a good person, it actually bothers me when what the person said was absolutely pathetically ridiculous. In no world should I even remotely be caring about it, but I do. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you like, I don't know, because I'm always in the camp of if you know that it's not true,
I don't
care
affect
what.
Me, bro. I'm so sorry.
I don't care what you think. If I know it's not true, if I know it's not true, if I know I'm a good person.
I gotta correct it.
I don't need to correct it because everybody should already know what's up.
This shit, bro.
Everybody should already know what's up. Like, we already know what kind of person Jay is. So when we see that kind of stuff, I don't think
Jay got 300,000 people that follow him.
Like, oh, that's you being a weirdo.
It don't. I feel Jay on that. I don't know if it's because I'm an emotional person, and this is going on way longer than I wanted.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Because
I feel like we're all
talk about this because he has a different opinion on it than I have, right? Boxley is like, no, if somebody is putting that shit out there about me, I don't really care about what they gotta say. Me personally, I do, because I work hard at being a good person, because I was very toxic in my life.
But see, that's my other thing though. That's my other thing though. If you are a good person, you don't have to try to be. You just are a good person.
No,
you don't have to prove that to nobody.
That's not. No, you are a person. Being a good person is something you do. They taught you that on Marvel's Avengers. Abu said that too. It's not something you are. It's something you do.
I was about to say something about him,
said
but that's
that.
the movie
Being good is not something you are, Boxley. It's something you do.
Movie Abu got caught doing stuff that he wasn't supposed to be doing.
No, that's movie Abu. We ain't gonna
use him as no example because he was doing something he ain't got no business
Movie
doing.
Abu is foul. We ain't talking about Movie Abu.
No.
We talk about
That's
Abu
what I
Abu.
said. If you burn a bridge and I see you on the other side of that bridge trying to build a plank to come back over here, no, thank you. You have fun over there. We can wave. I want you to eat. When it's something that affects you, imagine being a big creator, do you have to care? I mean, I don't know. Because I look at it like
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm still in Jay's boat, bro.
It bothers me because like it like I don't like having that thought out there, you know? Like I don't understand how we got to that point. I don't understand how people like feel that way to say that about me, but like there's a lot of people that follow me and see that, and like professional people. So it's like I don't want that out there, you know? Like so it does bother me.
It's not okay. I don't like it.
It's not okay, but I feel like one, that thing is gonna happen, and two, like I said, if you are who you are, which we all know who you are, you don't really have anything to worry about.
I want to feel that way too, but like then there's also like it just takes one thing to get blown out of proportion, and it can all like it's people love to tear people down. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know because I feel like I'm just more of a.
I'm just tired of feeling like I have to always be on. You know what I mean? Like
that,
and
yeah,
that
no,
I can't be human and have a bad interaction like everybody else has every day.
But that's
without everybody
a price of being a big star too, Jay. Like
without everybody looking at it and saying, you know, and I don't want to call King Greek out. Okay, I really don't. But like. Even when he tries to he like really holds on to making fun of me for playing on easy mode, and it bothers me a little bit, but I don't acknowledge it because I don't want to be, I just don't want to have that, like, it's like whatever, you know? Yo. But like, you know, like, no, you know, it's just
I don't know.
I'm more
it does. I look at it as you're a human being. And there's only so much that, like you're saying, there's only so much that you can put up with. And if you continually put up with people's shit, even though there's only so much you can take, eventually you're going to react in a way that you don't want to. So instead of trying to police how people perceive you, you just be you. You are a nice person. We know that you're a nice person. You are. That's why I said, like, I know that I could be very bitchy. And instead of trying to hide that, no, I'm going to lean into it. You say something slick, you're going to get something slick back.
But look at it like this, Box.
How I
am. People put out there on the internet, that it stays out there, bro. It stays out there. And Jay can hide the comment. He can mute the person. He can block the person. But somebody who doesn't know Jay, that sees that comment, doesn't know that he's a good person, that he's giving me freaking stream decks and microphones and
oh my God,
all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Because they can go and visit his platforms. They can go see these things that he's doing. They can go and click on the videos and stuff that he does.
That's what you may
There are
do.
ways for
Johnny Blaze
them
may not do that.
him.
Johnny Blaze
well, that's
may
Johnny
say that.
Blaze's dumbass fault for being a dumbass.
Okay, there are dumbasses out there. We've got that clear. We've got that clear. There are dumbasses out there that don't do research,
of a conversation or a statement that was made. You don't even see the whole statement,
bro.
Like
I'm about to tell you this. I'm about to tell you this because it happened to me. There was something that happened to me recently, right? I just keep it real with you. About a year ago, literally about a year ago at this point, I was on Fortnite and I'm playing with Babe Bro, Obliminal Gamer, and Flux Dreams. They're all in the LGBT community, right? All actual in that community, in the rainbow community. I'm frustrated. We're winning. We're doing good in the game, and somebody came, dropped down on me, shot me in the head. I died instantly, and I was like, "You fucking F word." I said it. That's the words that came out of my mouth. Immediately, not 10 seconds later, I was like, oh my God, I just really said that. My bad. You know, it wasn't on purpose. I'm still learning to get rid of the F word, the N word, the R word. I'm a grown-ass man. It takes time to do that. We're not like in in elementary school where you get popped on the wrist for saying something bad and you don't ever say it again. Like I've been literally saying these words for years. So in when I don't say it every day, it's even harder to not say it in positions of anger or frustrations or shock or whatnot like that, right? So I admitted it. I said the word. I immediately apologized. They all forgave me and was like, "Dog, no, I understand. We know that you are not like that, right?" They said this. These are 3 Rainbow community members of DSG saying, "Well, we know that you're not like that, right?" Somebody else was in that game with us who is not in the LGBT community. They clipped that part. They just clipped me saying the F word, right? They didn't clip the hour-long apology in me feeling bad. They only clipped that, right? And they were going to put that out there as my stance on everything, right? That's how I feel. I don't like, you've known me for how long? Who cares? How long? Over a year.
I would have known that was a lie, though.
You would have. What about the people that don't know me like you know me? Who don't?
You got the people who are your friends who are like me in the chat going, "That's not him."
It came out of my mouth though, didn't it?
It came out of my mouth too. I say it.
Do you not understand what I'm trying to get at, bro?
I do understand what you're saying.
Okay,
I understand exactly what you're saying. But what I'm saying
that can happen to Jay, is what I'm telling you.
Human beings, and I'm not going to take something that comes out of your mouth in a heated moment. I'm not gonna take something that you said. Like Jay is saying, he feels like he's being attacked. If I'm looking on social media and I can see them coming at him, literally coming at him, and he lashes out, my response as a normal human being is going to be, "Oh, Jada had enough of these people. Shit, good for you. I'm happy for you."
This is what I'm saying.
I want to say 2 things. Number 1, I would like to apologize to King Greek. There was a time or 2 I made fun of him for falling asleep in his chair while playing Marvel's Midnight Suns. I thought I was being playful about it, and I did not mean to be a menace. So I do apologize to you profusely. Can we call a truce? Stop making fun of my easy mode. Thank you. Number 2, I understand and appreciate that story, Doom, because like I don't think people understand different eras and times. And when we were 20, you know, like that's just, I'm not defending it,
right?
But like those are words that we called people that were not those things because we knew that they'd get mad about it. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like almost in every situation, I feel like people say those words not because they mean it, but because they're trying to make you upset. You know what I mean? And we've had, society has changed. And like the R word, like remember when everybody was going after Brian, somebody dug out and found like 3 tweets in which I used the R word over a decade ago. Like that is to New England, to Boston, what the word cunt is to England. Okay. If you go back and watch any old school Matt Damon and Ben Affleck movie, they call each other that at least 20 times. Go watch any episode of Entourage, and they're calling themselves the R word all the time.
It
does not
mean,
right.
To us in that generation, it didn't mean what it means today. And like if I was to say that, I'm not calling someone mentally deficient in that. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
My aunt and my grandfather's cousin, who he was the guardian for like my entire life, were both mentally retarded. My mom works in a program for the last almost 3 decades for adults with, physical disabilities and mental disabilities. Like this is a huge part of my life. And I always defended my right to use that word, you know, but now I don't, and I don't use that word. I try not to, but like you, I've had times where I'm playing offline and I just slip, and it's like, I'm mad and I just say a bunch of nasty things that nobody else can hear except, you know, like I'll tell you, if anybody's ever going to cancel me, it's going to be Free Willy Rocks. He probably has literally every instance I've ever said something bad, and it's always been after I said it, I'm like, can't believe I said that. I'm sorry. You know, like, and
it's a brain retrain thing.
I was just having this like legit conversation earlier today, which is so funny, about people saying stuff that are generalized statements about an entire race of people that they shouldn't be saying. So no.
Like Miller today got banned from Twitch for saying the word.
Yeah, and for calling himself the word, actually.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
that was
it's like,
crazy.
you know, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like everybody wants people to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they won't do it for anyone else. And I'm just over it, you know, like I'm just over it. And and there is Free Willy. I knew he'd be here. I listen, the reality is I take care of Free Willy out of fear that he's got the clips. Okay,
bro. Like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause all this. I don't know. I know that y'all are
to understand the point.
Y'all are building. Like, I understand that, because if I was in the position, I'd be a little upset that somebody was like out there saying whatever the fuck about me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the type of person that if you're saying that, if I know you. And I know you are mad at me about something, and you just saying that, oh girl, you just mad. You just got to get over it.
Different. Like, these people don't know us, though, right?
But see, that's my thing, though. I don't know you, so bye.
I feel like too many people are afraid to have these conversations, though. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's just too many people that want to, like, that they think it, they know it, but like they don't want to talk about it. And like, we need to everybody needs to be more tolerant of everybody, you know? Like, it's really just that simple. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't necessarily agree with, but you know what? If that's what makes them happy in life, what the fuck do I care? You know?
Bro, what do I care? Goes back to the same thing. What you eat don't make me shit. Like, seriously, it really don't. So, okay, you believe that oranges taste like grapes.
Okay, it's weird, but you know what? Okay,
cool.
You know what I mean?
Like, I don't have to comment on it. I don't have to be like, no, oranges taste like oranges, dude. You're creepy. Why put? You know what I mean? Like, okay. Anyway,
I just say it to myself and keep it moving. I don't know what's wrong with that child, but child.
So we've covered. Let's see. First person in Fortnite. We've covered Destiny, Lightfell, Spider-Man's 2's death threats, and opinions and feelings. We are late for watching Last of Us.
I'm sorry.
Y'all didn't play the game. Y'all already know what's gonna happen.
I have not only watched you play the game, Boxley. I ain't played the game, Boxley.
They are making changes in each episode too, so it's not exact.
Porter, why you gotta spill the beans though? Why you gotta spill the beans?
I would like,
don't know that.
Before we go, I would just like to thank the three of you gentlemen for being you. And I feel pretty good coming out of this. And thank you, chat. I like to kind of play it cool when I'm on the show, because I feel like if you're constantly interacting with chat, it takes away somewhat from the discourse here. But I acknowledge you. And I appreciate your kind words as well. You know, it's just one of those things, man. You know, like I'm a typical bottle it up guy, and I just tonight broke me a little bit. You know what I mean? And I appreciate all of you being here and making me feel better about it.
I thought you was gonna say something else.
Oh God, did I? What did I? Good or bad?
No, it's me. It's me and my nasty brain. I just thought.
Oh no!
Something else was going to come out of your mouth, and I was.
You better tell me after.
I am. I was about to key.
I'd like to get this roll call in real quick before we go, because the chat has literally been completely fired tonight. So roll call. We've got Nava Flow. Oh, Nava Flow. Nava. He's rocking the Abby that I created for him a while ago. So that's fire, Navi. Thank you, sir. Yeah. The homegirl Spring Rose, the homegirl Alien Fire, Big Canis, Jason Jones, Only Licious, Free Willie Rocks with a T. Yes, indeed. Jason Jones, I already said Jason. Captain Tay was in the building tonight. King Greek, Hoarder Gamer, Doughty Detsu. Wow, that's it. Oh, Dante Detsu. I said Doughty. It's crazy. Jamario Jackson, Martin G3 Gaming, Fate Walker with the gifted. I've been wanting to say this for a minute. Fate Walker gifted the people with the subs and the memberships, man. This man is just a gem. Thank you, Fate Walker, bro. Like you're so cool. You're so cool. Oh God, you got so many people that is commented. Pewter Odin, Jakatsu. Jakatsu. That's Jakatsu got me messed up in the game up in Who Cares stream. I think I said who meant the hero mentor J. Cone Prime who's normally co-hosting with me. He had to take the night off. Ristine Serenity, one of my favorite streamers, period. Tristan Jefferson. Everybody, man. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It was a hell of a show. And to be honest with y'all, this was a slow week for gaming. Like, we didn't really have a lot of news. So y'all turned this show up. I was expecting like maybe an hour. We had the normal show time. So that's dope for me.
Well,
anyways,
I'm glad people were mean to me to give you content. I think that had to register with you.
No, I just didn't really have a comeback. I'm normally really witty with it, but I was like, that's pretty foul because we did kind of spend a little bit of time on your pain, Jay. Like, I'm sorry, but thank them, I guess, for being douches and giving us a great show. With all that said, laissez bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Peace all the way out, people. Yeah. What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Let's go! It's the weekly wrap up where we give you the news. Break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Discussing the hottest game and thought of what's coming soon. Is it real or is rumor? Homie, that's up to you. Fire or trash reaction. Live viewers call in. No cap conversation. We going all in. It's the weekly wrap up. So enjoy the show. You're now rocking